poop and you didn't do any fucking research for your story, you idiot.
That maybe you should be locked up somewhere.
Yeah. Like, how are things at home?
Who hurt you?
Do you need a hug?
It's almost Halloween. We got some candy laying around. We can give you some candy. I mean, shit, what's the matter?
Yeah, I mean, shit, we'll give you some candy, like, here, for fuck's sake.
Oh, man. That is a good point, though. Like, it does not prove the point that... I mean, it does, but it's not like that experiment does not set out to prove that point.
How does that prove that point, though? Like...
Because, yes, you have to, like, you can't just believe that it's possible to make a knife out of shit. So they tested that, and look, you can't make a knife out of shit that works. But at the same time, that's not testing whether or not it's that that you need to fact check. I mean, because if you wanted to do that, you'd have to take multiple stories or other situations and keep testing other things with it, not just this one story. So all they really proved is that you can't really make a knife out of shit, which, again, who cares? Like,
yeah,
no one was trying to do that. No one was like, oh, you know what's really missing from my life? A knife made out of shit. I really need that.
Yeah. No.
Not one person, except for this scientist guy who's like, you know what? Let's try to make a knife out of shit. Let's, and then they'll say that, we're just showing you got to fact check.
Yeah, because it's also like...
It's just an excuse to play with this shit, I think.
Probably got him off. But, like, here's my point as well. It's like, okay, even if you got the shit knife to actually, like, work and, like, cut meat or whatever the fuck have you, like, A, nobody wants a knife made out of fucking shit. B, you just wasted how much money trying to make a knife out of shit?
Right.
And 3, like, chances are this person's working with, like, maybe interns or, like, some understudies or something like that. They have to put that on their fucking resume now.
The guy who made a shit knife.
It's like, oh, I see you worked with Dr. Martin making an excitement knife. Am I reading that right? Oh, no, it's a excrement knife. We made a knife out of excrement. Yeah, position's been
shit,
filled.
if you will.
Yeah, like the position's been filled by security.
We made a stool ship, a poop prod.
But again, like, even if they got it to work, like, what the fuck, like.
And especially because they had to freeze it, like, it's gonna thaw. So it's like a limited use thing here. Yeah. So what was the end game here?
Not only that, but, like, you got family over for, like, Thanksgiving dinner or whatnot. Are you gonna carve the fucking turkey with this thing?
I whipped out my best shit, literally.
Everybody gets up and leaves, just like, fuck it, let's go to the bar.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
'Cause you know what's gonna happen next? Somebody's gonna try and make a gun out of frozen shit.
Yeah.
I got an idea.
Oh God.
I got an idea. You can take my guns. You can't take my shit from me, America.
Yup. They'll 3D print it. They'll save all their shit, put it in a 3D printer, and just make a gun.
Oh yeah.
Because you can already 3D print guns. People have already done that.
Yeah, I mean, they've already proven they can do that, and it's
just a matter of changing the material.
Yep. And they can get through metal detectors with them because there's, like, no metal parts or anything like that. Or
you cannot make complex or moving parts, bombs, objects of different size. Sorry.
I'm still waiting on the fucking asteroid to, like, take us out and whatnot.
I thought you were like, I'm still waiting for you to make a shit knife and prove your insanity.
Like, kind of.
Prove your uselessness to the world. Hey guys, I made a shit knife. Yep, told you.
Yep. He's been up for 5 weeks, just not sleeping, not eating, just working on his shit knife.
I tried to warn you guys for so long. You wouldn't listen.
Nope, you didn't.
Shit knife.
I told you. Guy doesn't want to hang out. He doesn't want to go to the bar. He doesn't want to do anything, man. Just wants to hang out, just play with his shit.
I don't want to work. I just want to make a knife out of shit all day.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No parodies. We have a strict no parody rule on this show.
Just by you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Do it better. All right, so the last news article that I have, this is from September 25th, I think. Here it is, yeah. This happened in Hanoi, Vietnam. Vietnam police said that they are investigating a factory that was found recycling about 320,000 used condoms for resale.
Oh, I saw that somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
A market
that's
inspector said
all.
the owner of the factory, a 34-year-old woman, confessed that she bought the used condoms from a man in the province. The condoms were washed, reshaped, and packed into plastic packages.
Oh my God.
Uh,
That is all kinds of levels of wrong.
yeah, that's just holy Jesus, man.
I mean, you can only wash them so much, man. Like Jesus, that's ugh. Like
Yeah,
that's so irresponsible too. Because like if someone has an STD or something, like I said, you can only wash it so much. Like obviously it's disgusting, but it's also highly irresponsible.
well, yeah, it's a huge health risk.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. The things that people do, man, it equally frustrates and scares me. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but then again, like a news story like this, like nowadays, is just like, well, that happened, I guess.
Yeah, it's true.
If this happened even a year ago, we'd be like, what the fuck? That's fucking gross, man. What the fuck? Shut them down. Blah blah. It's just like, oh.
We'd be like, did that happen in Florida?
Yeah, we'd be like, oh, that happened in Florida. Or, well, it's Tuesday, so
Yeah, yeah, just another day at the office.
yep.
Oh man, that's terrible, man.
Yeah. So there was actually kind of a big rumor actually going around in Hollywood to transition here.
All right, all right,
Kind of wanted to get your opinion on this.
okay.
So the big rumor going around was for Spider-Man 3, like the new Tom Holland Spider-Man movie.
Okay, okay.
They're saying they were, well, the big rumor was that, well, they were going to have Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire come back to play like their respective Spider-Man.
Why?
That was my question, like fucking why?
Yeah, it's not like the Green Lantern universe where it would be possible for there to be multiple lanterns, existing at the same time. There is only one Spider. I mean, I haven't seen every iteration of Spider-Man, so I'm sure there are storylines that involve more than one Spider-Man because I know there are other people who
Well,
took up the helm besides Peter Parker.
well, yeah, I mean,
So
there's the whole Into the Spider-Verse thing.
exactly, yeah, and I still haven't seen that, but like
Watch it.
I will get around.
It won
to
an
it.
Oscar for a reason, motherfucker.
I know you said that last time, but I
Yeah.
still haven't watched it.
You're like, no,
But
I gotta go watch Kiss Meets the fucking Phantom.
we watched that though. Remember we talked about that last.
We
cast.
did. Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
So
I'm still
I will get around to Spider Verse.
still kind of ribbing you on that one.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, man.
yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of gauge your reaction on that one. Like they apparently like disproved that it's not going to happen or anything like that. So like it's not going to happen. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely okay with that too because it wouldn't really make any sense. Like, why would you do it aside from just like the fact of having all the Spider-Men? It's sort of like having all the Batman on film at the same time would be kind of weird. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool in a way because I think about like the Addams Family where they had like the guy who played Gomez from the TV show was on and played like their neighbor or something that he shot golf balls at or whatever. There's like a little nod. So it's cool if they do like a cameo, like a small role kind of thing, but to appear as Spider-Man or Batman, I'd be like, no, that's unnecessary.
Well, here's the thing. Like there's good news and bad news on that Batman front. I don't know if you heard about it.
No.
So Ben
I don't
Affleck.
think so anyway.
So for the Flash movie, Ben Affleck is coming back as Batman,
Okay.
and Michael Keaton is coming back as Batman.
What? Bit?
Yeah.
How? They're gonna have two Batman?
Yeah, apparently
They're
they're
gonna do
doing.
the old Batman, young Batman thing?
Apparently they're trying to do like the whole like Flashpoint storyline. Apparently that's what the big rumor going around is.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. And is that for the Batman?
No,
With
that's
Robert-
for the Flash.
Oh, right, that's for the Flash. That's
Yeah.
okay, because I just forgot that Pattinson is the the new Batman for
Yeah.
the Batman, right? That's what it's called, the Batman.
Yeah, it's just called The Batman.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like I'm not a fan of Ezra Miller like as the Flash. Like I think it's just too eh.
Are you referring to the actor?
Yeah, like his version of like the Flash that like you saw in Justice League, where it's just I don't know. There really wasn't like a good like quality about the guy.
Hmm. I never saw it, honestly.
You're
Was
fine.
it? Was there someone else who played Flash? Like wasn't there a standalone movie for the Flash?
There was no standalone movie for the Flash. Like this one coming up is going to be the standalone movie for the Flash.
Oh, okay. And it's a different guy playing him now than it was in Justice League. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's the same guy.
Oh, okay. But you're not crazy about him.
Not crazy about the guy. No.
Hmm. Just because not a lot of like life or character to him.
Yeah, like it just I don't know. Like he was just put in there to be like the comedic relief and whatnot. Which like yeah,
Hmm.
like you look at other like Justice League properties, like yeah, Flash will quip a joke here or there and whatnot. But this one was just like he wouldn't shut the fuck up sometimes.
Too much with the nyuk nyuk.
Yeah,
Yeah, that could definitely get old. Like it could even happen. I mean, I don't think it really happened with the turtles too much, but they could have a some time because that was more of like a kid show anyway. But like they
yeah,
could have moments where they got a little grating.
yeah. But I mean, it was like you look at the like, first Turtles movie, for example. Like that was dark. It was gritty. It was great. Like yeah, they had jokes in it too. Like it was mostly
Yeah.
from like Michelangelo, kind of like break the tension a little bit. As they
Hmm.
went on, it's just like let's have them all make jokes. Like
Right, and like constantly.
yeah,
Yeah, that's really what I mean. Is like as the movies progressed, they got more and more like like yuck yuck. Were hilarious. And it became more like the Three Stooges, the Four Stooges. Which if that's what you're, again, it goes down to false advertising. If that's what you're paying for, then fine. But if you're there to see a Turtles movie, you don't want to see the Four Stooges.
goddamn pal, turtles and jokes.
Yeah, yeah. They use sausages instead of fucking nunchucks and shit. Like
Yeah, the
what?
second one.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
I mean, compared to three, two isn't bad, but two is still kind of like,
it's still
oh, what
like
happened?
it's still like a drastic fucking like departure from the first one.
Yeah, it's a little bit like a fever dream from the first one, whereas the third one is a straight drug trip compared to the first one.
Yeah, but
What'd be kind of interesting is if someone did like a fourth one where it was literally that, like someone like one of the turtles was like becoming incapacitated or something, and that was him like envisioning storylines or something going on, and as he declines in his mental awareness or whatever, and then finally they have to like rescue him or something. I don't know. Be an interesting little plot.
wait. Let me see if I got this right. So you're saying like okay, we're gonna have one of the turtles like on their deathbed and just picturing this shit happens, and then they just either wake up or they just die.
Well, they'd have to wake up. They couldn't die. Otherwise, you couldn't have four turtles, sir. I mean, come on now. Not that
Yeah,
twisted.
but I mean they kind of did that for Archer. So
For Archer?
yeah, the show Archer. You ever watch that?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But what do you mean they did that?
the character Archer went into a coma, and then for
Oh.
3 seasons was doing like different like storylines. Like he did like a film noir version. They did one where he's like on a tropical island kind of thing. So it's been done, sir.
Well, every plot has been done. To be fair, there's no new plots.
Yeah,
You know.
still.
That's like when you and I were talking about scripts more, and I had this another idea for a story, and then I think I texted you at one point. I was like, man, I just realized that the idea that I had for my story is the same as the subplot for Adam's Family Values.
Yeah,
It's like, well, there's nothing new under the sun, you
either
know?
that or like, hey, Simpsons already did it.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much everything has been done. There's really nothing new.
Yeah, it really isn't. But
But
oh well.
but yeah, having the three Spider-Men is kind of weird. Multiple Batman, I don't know. I mean, I guess I can be down with that. Especially, again, it comes down to like what they're doing with the story, you know. Whereas with Spider-Man, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Although, again, I'm saying that as someone who hasn't seen the Spider-Verse shit, so maybe it would make sense if I saw that.
I mean, Michael Keaton has like the older Batman, like, and that would make sense in one of two ways for me, at least. So way number one would be like if like they're doing the Flashpoint story, and